Welcome back. Next weekend, Central and Southwest Virginia honor flights will once again take area veterans to Washington, D.C. It's a chance for those who served our country to remember those they worked with who died overseas. Now, here with us today to tell us more is President and CEO of Central and Southwest Virginia Honor Flight, Martin Leamy. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, Amanda. I really appreciate the opportunity.
Absolutely. So first off, for those who aren't aware or sure or know about this, can you briefly tell us what honor flights are?
An honor flight is a trip that takes veterans from the World War II, Korea, Vietnam eras to visit the memorials built in their honor up in Northern Virginia and Washington, D.C. And the trips are free of charge to the veterans.
Wow. And let's talk about some of those World War II veterans you mentioned. I know many are approaching the century mark. So can you talk about the urgency for them to go right now?
Yes. I mean, if there's a World War II veteran out there, we want to take you on a trip, I will guarantee you a slot on any of the trips that we do. We actually have a 104-year-old lady going. She's a WAC, Women's Army Corps, World War II veteran going with us this trip. So to your point, yes, the World War II generation is passing away at an accelerated rate. Most of them are in their late 90s, early hundreds, and it's very important that we get them on trips as soon as possible.
Absolutely. And I understand it is Wheels Up for the latest trip that's coming up next weekend. Can you tell us about some of the landmarks that veterans will get to go to?
Sure. We stop at the Women's Memorial, which is right outside the gates of Arlington Cemetery. We go up to Arlington and watch the changing of the guard. We visit the Iwo Jima Memorial, the U.S. Air Force Memorial. Then we go across the river into D.C., Navy Memorial, World War II Memorial, and then we finish the day up at the Vietnam Wall and Korean Memorial.
Now, for each one, I'm sure an emotional experience for
many.
Very. Absolutely. And I understand that there are volunteers that do help with these flights. Can you tell us the role that they serve in taking care of the veterans?
The volunteers that we call them guardians, and what they are, they serve as a companion for the veteran throughout the entire trip. They room together, sit on the bus together, and they just kind of watch out for each other during the trip. And we're a little different because we're actually honor bus, not honor flight, because it's just it's more practical just to bus up there. And when you're stuck in a metal box with wheels for 3 days, you have the time and opportunity to develop these lasting relationships. And I've seen that happen on every trip. We have veterans and guardians that spend holidays together, go to lunch, play cards. It's just it's a great opportunity to foster that kind of relationship.
Yeah, not to mention I bet the stories that these volunteers hear.
Well, it's funny because we'll start out and everybody's real standoffish and quiet, and then as the trip progresses, people loosen up and they become more comfortable with each other. Next thing you know, it's like a bunch of fifth graders at recess. I mean,
can't shut them up.
No. Everybody, services are cracking on each other, and everyone gets a nickname, and it's just a good relationship building opportunity, and an opportunity for these veterans that did not receive their welcome home to find closure and healing.
Absolutely. Now, where can folks go to learn more and even donate to this cause?
Go to cswvirginiahonorflight.org, and you can both apply to be a veteran on a trip or a guardian. As far as volunteer opportunities outside of that, there are just different things that help on a Friday when we do setup and things like that. Just contact me and reach out to me. I've had several folks do that recently, and they've been a huge help to us.
Wow, certainly incredible what you guys are doing, especially for veterans.
One other point, the guardians actually they cover their own expenses so that we can keep the trips free for the veterans.
Awesome. All right, Martin Leamy, President and CEO of Central and Southwest Virginia Honor Flight. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Absolutely. Kara?